Is when the judge is with you, don't interrupt the judge. This is a practice which I see that when the judge is dictating an order, and this I speak from my 1.5 years of experience as a judge, that when the judge is dictating an order and you know that it's going in your favor, there's a tendency of the lawyers to say, no, we want this, we want this. A suggestion is that note it down, let the judge finish his order, and then point it out. Because sometimes when it happens that you interrupt a judge, he can suddenly drastically turn around because his flow of thought in the judgment is getting stopped. So that is one practice I think you all should follow, that do not interrupt when the judge is dictating or he's making a point, you should not interject. The second practice which I find to be quite disturbing is that there is a tendency of both side lawyers standing and addressing the court at the same time. When one of the lawyers is speaking, there are chairs available, I know, in each court. The other side should sit, because the tendency is that if you're also standing, you want to interject. And one must remember that you are addressing the court, not your learned friend. And the tendency to squabble with him has to go. That is absolutely against the decorum of the court. Anything a lawyer wants to say has to be to the court and not to his learned friend. The third point, the last point, is that on the appellate side we have a system where before the writ petition there are these list of dates and the law points that have to be framed. Now, as a matter of practice, when I have been a judge, I tend to just go to that, and once I go through it, I get a gist of the law and gist of the matter without really going into the petition. But sometimes I find that the list of dates, neither the list of dates nor the law points are properly given. You see, if after the preparation of the writ petition, the list of dates is prepared by the junior, that in itself would help you, as Mr. Mitra was pointing out, to master the facts. Preparation of the list of dates possibly is the most important aspect of any petition. Once you do that, everything will come. The law, everything will come. You will get to know about everything. And then the points of law. If you know what you're asking for, what is it, what is the writ you're seeking, what is the prayer you have, what is the remedy, all that would be clear if you put in some time on the list of dates and the points of law. This, I think, seems to have the practice of framing it properly. Very few writ petitions I find that, but this is something which needs to be developed, and this is something which the juniors should be working on, because that could help them get a grip on the matter. I think that's about it. Thank you.